This episode is brought to you by San Pellegrino Ciao. A gift from Italy to your home. San Pellegrino Ciao is a flavored sparkling water made with real fruit juice, finished with a pinch of Sicilian salt for a perfectly balanced taste. So which flavor will you choose? Peach, lime, blood orange, cherry, or maybe the all-new limoncello? Crafted in Italy with 0 grams of added sugar. San Pellegrino Ciao. Buy it now.
Well, it was only a 4-day week in the markets. And with us today is John Terrett, like every Sunday. John Terrett, you want to give us an update?
I know it was only 4 days, but boy, what a 4 days it turned out to be. Of course, if you went to Wall Street on Friday, you would have been among tourists only. Those people in those colorful jackets running around the exchange weren't there. They were either in the Hamptons or maybe Staten Island for the Juneteenth holiday, which, of course, Friday was. In the 4 days that they had to trade, though, the markets had much to contend with last week. Most of all, that memorandum of understanding signed between President Trump and the Iranian president. We are told in the Palace of Versailles in Paris. I think it was virtual in both cases, but that's where President Trump was at the time. Now, the meeting in Switzerland, of course, to sign that document in Lucerne was cancelled on Friday. Wall Street, I tell you, took one look at the memorandum of understanding and moved on. Yes, they're happy that oil.
It was only canceled for a few hours because then they shook hands again and went forward.
Yeah, well, you'll be happy to hear that oil and gas, of course, began falling immediately, back below $4 a gallon on Thursday and Friday. So that is at least good news. But I think a lot of people on Wall Street are very skeptical that this is going to hold. And we saw what happened regarding Israel and Lebanon on Friday. Anyway, that's the Wall Street mood regarding the MOU. The bigger story for them last week, of course, was the Federal Reserve with that interest rate meeting, the first under Kevin Warsh. And I think that obviously the rate remained unchanged, and Wall Street expected that to be the case. So it's still 3.5% to 3.75%. I think the Street was a bit shocked at quite how bearish Kevin Warsh turned out to be. I think they've been looking for a little more dovish sort of comments. And when he started talking about the 9 out of 18 participants in the committee on Wednesday, basically putting a dot on the plot in favor of a rate rise before the end of the year, I think Wall Street was quite expecting that, and the market sold off very heavily on Wednesday. However, the good news is they soared again on Thursday, the last day of the shortened trading week. It was a very strong recovery. It was not at record levels, but you could see record territory. The Dow was at 51,564, the Nasdaq 26,517, and the S&P 500 nice clean 7,500 up 1%. The other big story of the week, of course, SpaceX doubling in value from the Friday before, the one just gone, although it was lower on Wednesday and Thursday. And in crypto world, the crypto bros are very angry that the state of Illinois is introducing a crypto tax on business. All crypto transactions done by a business will be taxed in Illinois starting on January the 1st next year. Now, the bros are unhappy about this. They plan to push back. I'm not entirely sure how they will actually do that. And so, John, in the week ahead, lots of inflation and growth data coming up, including PCE, the Fed's preferred measure of inflation. That's on Thursday. And a look at the third revision of first quarter GDP. All of that, then, in the week ahead, which is a full trading week. John.
Thank you for giving us an update, and we'll catch up with you again real soon.
Thanks, John. See you next Sunday. Thank you.